How's it going, 900 Fusion here? We're showing you how to make the Gummy Minnow. Took me a little bit to get to it, how to figure it out. Start out with your Wapsi gummy body. This is 0.05 millimeter. I've used several different hooks. Umpqua. That is your U502s in size 2/0, 502s size 4s, U401s in size 2, and I've used these B10S stinger hooks. This one I'll be doing a stinger hook. What you're going to need is some lead, 0.025 to 0.030. This one I'm going to use 0.30. Set your vise away, you don't even need it. Simply by taking your lead, wrapping it around your hook 8 to 10 times. Just going to wrap the tag in around. Now for measuring your gummy body material, you can see right here there's a overlap of paper I cut from that area. So probably about 1/2 inch is what you're going to need for size 4s. Tip, simply just take your hook, sticky side, paper side, it's 2-sided paper on this. Take your lead, and you just sit there and square it up. Center it up. Pinch her down. Essentially you have something like this. Finish by pinching from the front and back. If you don't, you'll get air bubbles in here. And it'll make a little air pocket inside there and kind of look crappy. So continue just to start pinching. Once you get past the bend of the hook, just pull it through. So essentially you have this on a hook. Press it, make sure there's no air bubbles. Set aside. Now you're going to grab your gummy material again. You want it at about half the size, a little more than half of what you cut it here. So you're going to go about 1 inch because you want it to overlay. So you go back here, cut about 1 inch thickness, set aside. Now going back to this, I cut it about half the body length, roughly. Trim off the excess, so you have this. Now going from flipping the hook over, going from this corner to the bend of the hook, you just trim it. Therefore you have that. Now going underneath, trim that and round it off. Now what you're going to need to do is pick up some gummy flash foil. Comes in a round tube. I roll mine out like so. There's the shiny side. There's the dull side. Facing the shiny side down, you're going to peel this plastic paper off of your gummy body or your minnow. Essentially you have this clear body. Now laying your body flat down on the wax or the foil paper, you're going to press the foil onto your sticky body, like so. Once you have completed that, take it out. There's your first step. Nice little shiny, clear mother of pearl color to it. Now, I grabbed this Craftsmart marker. I like to go across the top, give a nice back, and go just down the side of it, upper half. Color it in. Like so. You have a nice dark back. Setting that aside, grab your other piece that you cut. Simply peel the plastic, not to touch this part. Your paper, now you have that piece. And what you're gonna do is, you're gonna get back your minnow. You're going to center it on your material and do the same process as you did the first time. So essentially you have this with the first layer of the minnow inside. Do the same thing, start from the front, work it back to alleviate the possibilities of getting bubbles. This is where you can get crazy with it. You can make it any design. You can make the body any shape you want. So there you have that. Now by looking up at the light, you can see where the underbody's at. I go a little bit past it, trim it off. You can do the same thing. Go from the corner to the bend of the hook. So you have that. Now you're going to go back underneath the eye, flip the hook over, like so. You're just going to round her off. Like so. Essentially you have your body. Just like previous, you're going to peel this side, and this is how I do one side at a time. Press it on there good enough. Sometimes the plastic piece actually tends to come off by itself as you're moving it along. Essentially that's what you have. Clear body. Your foil paper again. Shiny side down. Lay it on there. Like so. I fold it over so I can do both sides simultaneously. Inside there, so you can see it's encased in there. Mash it down. Transfer that foil on top onto the gummy body. Take it, peel it apart. There's your fly. There's your body. You touch it to make sure there's no sticky parts on the fly itself. There's a couple spots. What I do is I go back to my foil and I just take it. There's a sticky part, I just dab it on there, you know, where you previously did it. You can see all the marks that I've done on all the previous ones. There's always room So just kind of dab it on there to clean it up, get rid of the sticky parts. That's basic body minnow, basic gummy minnow body right there. Now using 3D molded eyes. These ones are 3.0 gold or silver. I'll do silver on this one. They're really sticky. I've done it both ways. Right before I put the foil, I've added the eyes. And all you want to do is just take your eye, center it in the body, like so. Do the same thing on the other side. Really sticky. I like to adhere to this rubber. Now what you can do is look it over if you don't like the profile. Perfect time to do it is now. Is you see this is kind of squared off. I like mine to look rounded. Cut it off. Go back to your paper material. Dab it on there. And there you have it. You can add gill slashes. You can add par marks. Very flexible, stretchy. That's your basic gummy body, minnow. Hope you enjoyed.